All right, guys. Day 6 and 7 recap here.
Yeah.
Little
Yep.
back to back.
Yeah. Melo's final full day in Florida.
It's a sad day.
It is a sad day. It's a good day though.
It was a good day. Overall it's been a great trip. It definitely lived up to the hype and it lived up to the expectations. It goes by fast, man. It does. I don't mean to start off like very depressing and sad, but like it went by quick.
Yeah.
Really went by quick. It's from the time that we had booked everything, the Airbnb, the flights, everything. It was a blur to get to last Saturday, and it's been a blur this whole week.
Yep.
But I've enjoyed every minute of it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So, what we did yesterday, we recorded some content at the house. Went to a Phillies game, and then went to Clearwater Beach. Phillies game was pretty good. Great environment. It was packed there, almost 10,000 fans. Probably the fullest game we were at so far. Beautiful stadium. My first time there. But I think, Melo, you said you like GMS better, right?
Yeah, in terms of just because the thing that look at Kyle, the thing that I really liked about it, and Kyle mentioned that they brought some of Yankee Stadium down to Florida, and yeah, in terms of like environment and stuff, but in terms of like merchandise, and I go Phillies with that. But if I had to rank the three parks that we went to, it would be Yankees 1, Phillies 2, Blue Jays 3. And that's not a shot at the Blue Jays or anything. It's just
Yeah, their stadium was nice.
The stadium is nice. It's just maybe it was because of the day we went. It was hot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of. I mean, you know, you guys gotta understand something. Like we're going to watch a baseball game, but we're also trying to get stuff done too.
Yeah.
And it seemed like that had a lot of the more older crowd, where Phillies and Yankees had a lot of the younger kids, younger audience. And we went on a Sunday to that Blue Jays game. We went on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So, no complaints about it. I have no complaints about the Blue Jays Stadium. No, it was fine.
Yeah. We got some fan content from the Phillies. Not necessarily as much as I would have desired. Struck out a couple times. I got denied a couple times by people, but that's okay. It's not for everybody. Even people that we scout out or so-called target audience, some of them either they're on a mission, they're trying to make a beeline to the bathroom or the food line, or trying to meet up with somebody, or that's just not their personality. Maybe they're not on social media too. Maybe they're not that big of a baseball fan. They're just wearing a Phillies shirt, and we misjudge their fandom.
Yeah,
so.
and you never know what type of day these people are having,
That's
or
true.
what type of mood they're in.
Yep.
You know, maybe they woke up on the wrong side of the bed the day or something.
Absolutely.
And it does, it does take a lot to be in front of a camera and ask questions that you have no idea you were going to be even asked 2 minutes ago. And
Yep.
it takes a lot of courage for us too.
Yeah.
To actually, the fact that we're able to go up to random people and just say, hey, like, would you want to do a couple questions for our social media like that? It takes a lot of courage, man, a lot of balls.
Yep.
And you guys got them.
Yeah.
I mean, it is definitely nerve-wracking on both ends, I would think. I can speak for both ends because, being a Yankee fan, there's a lot of people who like to do that at Yankee Stadium. So, no, being on both ends, I mean, it is a very, it's not, it's kind of like, hyped up in the last few years since, content creators have been popping up and things like that. So, no, I get it. And it's not everybody's thing, so.
No. Clearwater Beach was beautiful, in my opinion. White sand. Lived up to the name Clearwater.
Saw a dolphin.
Yeah, we saw some dolphins. It was a little cold, so I don't think any of us went in the water the full way.
Nope.
So
We didn't even get in our trunks.
No.
Well,
No.
at least Matt did, I think, but
no,
actually, no, you didn't
Nope.
either. Yeah, none of us did.
nope. Shout out to an older fella who was,
Oh,
breaks our heart, was looking to throw baseball with us on the beach. I believe that he talked to you two. I was in the far corner of the triangle from him, so maybe you two can speak to that a little bit more.
well, he went to Kyle first, and he told me that you're a lefty, so I'm good. Like with you, basically. Like, what are you talking? I'm not worried about you having an extra glove for me.
What did he say, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he pretty much just came up and asked if he pretty much just said, do you guys happen to have an extra glove? And hurt me to say, no, we don't, but he was telling us a story of how I believe it was his son that he brings to the beach every once in a while, and they throw a ball, so...
Couldn't make the trip. That's
yeah.
what he said. I heard that, too.
He was an older gentleman, and it sucked, saying no to him, because, just he was looking for somebody to throw with, so... Yeah.
What made it worse
sucked.
is that two things that made made it horrible was, number one, he got out of the pool. He got straight out of the water.
He was beelining for us.
He was beelining for us. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
straight out of the water and was eyeing us the whole time and looking. And then number two, once we told him that we didn't have an extra glove, he got his towel and left pretty much.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was like the nail in the coffin. Like, all right, I don't need to be here anymore.
Well, yeah, and touching on the first point you made, Melo, was he was far from us. It wasn't like he was just right next to us. No, he scoped us out, and so he got out of the water and came right over to us. But yeah, it sucks saying no. But,
Yeah, it does. I would have enjoyed it. I mean, anytime that you can throw baseball with somebody, period. I mean, even if you don't know him, who knows? Maybe he would have. I have no idea what physical strength he had. Maybe he would be hurling 60. Maybe he'd be hurling 80. I kind of doubt it, but
having us run in the outfield out here.
I would have enjoyed it if we would have been able to throw with him. I was kind of holding out hope that he was going to be like, oh, let me go back to my car and get one, or let me drive down to one of these shops and buy one real quick. But no, we didn't see him anymore after that. And it started to rain a little bit out there. We went to some of the shops in Clearwater.
Very cozy Philly.
Yeah.
The feeling I got, especially being from California.
Yeah.
And, because you go to, I mentioned these guys yesterday, you go to Long Beach, you go to Santa Monica, there's little shops like that, but it's just bombarded with people, tourism, people trying to shop, eat. When we went yesterday to Clearwater to all those little shops, it was very comforting because it wasn't real packed, it wasn't real busy. And I like that. Sometimes it's nice to get away from especially me being from Los Angeles. It is nice to get away from the hectic scene sometimes. Not all the time, though.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
well, and obviously we were in Arizona last year, in Florida this year. We said, I think we had the conversation of saying, like, next time we wouldn't be opposed to staying in Clearwater instead. Mm-hmm. Clearwater was very nice. I think the beach, that was the best one we went to, and having everything on the streets and things. I definitely got the feeling too, Melo.
So then that was pretty much it for yesterday. Mm-hmm. And then today, got up, recorded some content here at the house again. Some of the, I like to call it setup stuff. What did we do after that? We recorded some content, then we
went to go visit you.
Oh, yeah, we went to go visit...
the house that Matt built.
My actual job has a second location down here in Florida, and I kind of wanted to go check that out. So I did. Drug everybody along, and...
Got a tour of the place.
Yeah, I got a tour of the place. I talked to the one manager there for a little while, and... I appreciate these guys taking the time to come along. They didn't have to, and then taking the time to stand there while I talked to the manager there for a little while. But yeah, I enjoyed that. And then after that, came back home. I cooked up some tacos.
Very good. Very good, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and just real quick here, let's not skim over the tour. Melo, you and I were talking about this when we were watching Matt. He was in action there.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, Matt looked like he was in his natural element. He was so comfortable. I mean, we
have pictures.
Yes, he was slanging terms around that. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? But No, Matt looked. He
In his
was.
element.
Yes, that's the best way to describe it. I mean, he was just happy-go-lucky the entire time. It was great.
We've talked about this, and I think I mentioned this earlier. We talked about this when we talked about Anthony Rendon. I'm not obsessed with my job. And I don't talk about it outside of my job. But when I'm at my job, I try and do a good job. I take pride in my work. So, listen, I'm knowledgeable about what I do.
It was cool to see.
But if either of you two can prove me wrong here, I would take it. But I'm pretty confident. I haven't mentioned work one time outside of that time that we were there. This whole trip, but I could care less. But when I was there, I wanted to check it out. Not that it really helps me be better at my job or anything, but it was still a cool experience for me. But yeah, cooked up some tacos then later, and then we went bowling tonight.
Yes, we did, and I'm really happy I got the last game because was very disappointed in my play today.
Really? Oh, you didn't do that bad.
Well, I lost both games. That's what bothers me.
Okay.
And I lost to the U. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
That's where the issue was. I'm gonna pull up the scores here.
Surprised you didn't have it already ready, did you?
Oh, come on. First game, Matt 135, Melo 101, Kyle 78. Kyle was just warming up.
Yeah,
The second game, Matt 120, Kyle 116, Melo 93. In the third game, Melo 123, Matt 118, Kyle 98. I said this when we were bowling. Kyle bowls like Giancarlo Stanton hits, locks his legs in place, and then, Giancarlo Stanton will be just swinging the bat just straight through power. Kyle walks up, boom, shoots that ball down the lane. If it might not be straight down the lane, but the sheer force of the bowling ball is going to knock over.
He's going to get a couple extra pins there.
Yes, absolutely. Now, Melo's lefty. That's a sight to see.
Thank you.
The lefty bowling is kind of beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. And Matt, I was directly behind him watching him bowl. Very consistent. Always throws it down the middle. That is what I've noticed. Very consistent.
I'm not always that good. I'll say that. When we were practicing, I went to bowl like a week before we came here. I bowled like an 80 the second game, so I can't say I'm consistently in hundreds. I don't claim to be a good bowler, but sometimes
amazing what competition brings out in you, huh?
That is true. I am a competitive guy. Melo set the record for the Papa shot there at the arcade.
Yes, and I can't believe I did it on a stupid Celtics one. Can't believe that. I'm sorry to all my Laker fans back home, but we had to break it. I think the thing that was there, I think it was 59.
Yeah.
That's a joke. That is an absolute joke. I don't know if nobody goes in there or just they reset the thing or something, but where I go to play, the high score is like in the hundreds.
Jeez.
Like 150. Wow. So when I saw 56, I'm like, oh, I'm breaking this. First try, I got 56. 65.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yep.
65.
Yeah. Melo's money. He was getting in a rhythm there. Well, I guess it'd be more like this, actually. That lefty shot.
I can knock him down.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a shooter. Consistent. Just perfect.
Thank you.
Swish.
And you guys played in a couple games, too?
Yeah. I had done all right. I didn't set the record. I didn't touch your record.
I really wanted 70, and I missed like 2 shots at the end to get it.
Well, that last game you played, if you wouldn't have missed that last shot, you would have got 70.
I would have got 70.
Yeah.
I would have had 73 if I would have missed, because I missed the last 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we came home, or actually before we went, we did a little photo shoot too.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Which I think everybody has seen some of the pictures, but of us in our ATD polos, some with each other, some solo shots with our new shoes.
Yes.
Thanks to Melo.
Yes.
Some custom
Yes.
ATD Air Force Ones,
Yes.
which are beautiful.
Yes.
Huge thanks to Melo.
Yeah, no
Yes,
problem.
100%.
Seems like we all were exchanging gifts when we first got here on Sunday or Saturday.
So,
Yeah,
Kyle got us a custom. I guess you would say that's engraved, right?
yeah, they're engraved Yetis. They
Yeah.
have,
Yeah.
With the ATD
not sure if you
logo
can
on.
see.
yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I think the pictures turned out great.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, see, and another thing too, if you guys haven't noticed yet, I manage our website, and our pictures need to be updated a little bit.
Yep.
So I was very happy to see, after updating the website, all three of our pictures, kind of very professional.
Yes.
And I also needed a new picture for the credential system
Yeah,
as well.
same here.
That's right.
So I was very happy.
Yep. Yeah, really pleased with how those turned out. And then that was pretty much it for today, I think. Did I miss anything?
No, that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Melo's packed up.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to pack. I think the only thing I got to put in is this stuff in my PJs in the morning, but
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not the guy that's gonna, put everything in the suitcase the morning of. I just want to get up, get a little something to eat, take off, and go to the airport.
Sure. And then you fly out at what time tomorrow?
12:50
Okay.
local time here in Tampa.
Yep.
I'm expected to land in Nashville at 1:50, and then I got like 20 minutes to get to the next gate to get home.
Yep.
And I'm expected to land in the greatest city in the world, the City of Angels, at around 5-ish, about 5:30 local time. So
Gotcha.
hopefully everything goes smooth tomorrow, and I get home safe, and we can get this Dodger season underway.
That's right. And then Kyle and I are staying an extra day.
Yep.
And we'll be checking out a Phillies-Yankees game tomorrow, pending weather, hopefully.
Yeah. That's literally the whole reason why we're here another day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're staying to be able to catch another Phillies and Yankees game.
I also think if it wasn't the Phillies and the Yankees, we might have went home tomorrow.
Take it
So
a little bit,
Yeah.
but Phillies and Yankees gotta check that out one more time. The spring training action here.
Bryce Harper's in the lineup tomorrow.
Hey.
We have to stay.
There we go. Absolutely. So hoping that doesn't get rained out for tomorrow, and we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna get too much else done, packing and stuff, of course, and
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be hectic.
then we're gonna
Have fun cleaning the house.
yeah, clean the house up a little bit and
I did my part. My rule.
flying back home Sunday then.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Bright and early.
yeah.
Bright and early.
Well, not to mention the flight takes off at 7, and then the rental car we gotta take back earlier. I believe the time is set for 6 a.m.
And
So-
can you mention where you guys have a stop in, because it makes no sense and it bothers me.
Yes. So we have a middle flight. So we fly from Tampa to Miami, out of all places. Beautiful city though. It is, but doesn't make too much sense. We're flying from Tampa to it's Miami. I don't even think the flight takes an hour, and then we have a 45-minute layover, and then we'll go from Miami to back to Philly. So
Yeah. Love that for us. Just gonna make things more complicated.
let's hope that weather holds up, please.
Yeah, we're hoping for weather so our flights don't get delayed as well. So, yeah, I mean, this might be our last recap here.
It's definitely the last one with the three of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we'll see if Kyle and I do one, but
Just
It's
put like
been-
a cardboard cutout of me here tomorrow. Or something.
yeah, it'd be the same thing.
Yeah.
It
Just
might as well.
Get your phone and just put my face and just lie next to you or something.
We'll put up my Mac next to Matt.
Yeah,
there.
you should do that.
Yes.
Yes. I'll call in. I'll
Yes.
phone in.
There we go.
Live from the. Well,
Greatest city in the world.
yeah, you'll probably be home.
I'm
by
coming
then.
home. City of Angels. I'll be there.
That's right. Mel will be back home tomorrow. We'll be back home Sunday, and that'll be a wrap on our whole trip. So
Yep.
it's been a lot of fun so far. We got some more fun yet though to come tomorrow.
We got one last day here.
Yep.
So
Yep, I'm gonna make the most of it, and
Hope the game ends in a tie tomorrow.
yep,
this guy.
yeah, been dealing with him all week.
I know, seriously.
Can't wait to get him out of here.
Yeah, I can't wait to get away from you guys too.
So that's gonna put a wrap
Bossing me around.
on. It's gonna put a wrap on the recap for
Not
yesterday and today.
Not your show monkey.
Okay. And we'll see you maybe tomorrow for a recap, and if not,
Not a caged animal.
another podcast episode. But we'll be not in person again. We'll see you later.
Adios.